architects, they understand the undertaking. And you would live here?
Yeah.
Or would you just do this as a renovation?
I think I'm live.
We've done it before where we live in one wing.
Yeah.
So,
Where the hell is my cam? I don't need to be on cam this morning.
About 10,100 square feet of change, 22 rooms, 10 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Some of the bathrooms even have more bathrooms.
I have no idea what I'm doing on this thing.
It's crazy. You can definitely see.
Oh, well, you're live, so.
Is it showing a cam? You sit on top of my bed. Okay, that's fine. I got a nice bed. Let's see. Y'all give me a minute because I'm not even fucking awake yet, as the title says. You can see the top of my bed because I'm not my lovely self. And the TV is going. But I get woke up this morning and I find that I'm a topic of discussion. Lindy, I have not even spoken to you, for fuck's sake, in how long? Okay, since you gave me your epic block. Let me straighten a few things out with you, first of all. You don't know shit about my life. I'm a psychologist. All right. Thanks, my dear friend, for calling me and telling me that there are people who wake up with me on their minds first thing in the morning. Jesus Christ. I haven't even had a cup of coffee. I have not had a cup of coffee. And no, I'm not getting on screen. And if I could figure out how to turn this damn camera off, I would do it. Hey, honey. Hey, Clancy. I can see the chat. If you know how to turn the fucking camera off on this thing, I would really appreciate it. But I don't know because this is a whole new system for me. I have not had a shower. I have not put my face on. I do not look like the lady that you all normally see on here. I am sleepy. I just woke up. Okay, but then I get a phone call and I'm like, what the fuck is Lindy doing over there bashing you for? Okay, Lindy, look, I have tried to be nice to you. I liked you when I first met you. When you were on friendly terms with Boris, I thought, oh, what a nice lady. We have a similar accent. People said we sounded alike. You know, you talked to him. I thought you were an item, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we had nice conversations. I am a psychologist. I don't care what anybody wants to tell you. I don't have to show you any papers, any proof. You're not my patient. I'm not doxing myself out. I know many people have said this, that, and the other. I don't give a shit. Just like I'm not doxing you. I've never paid attention to anybody doxing you, Lindy. Okay? I know they've tried to say you're in Tennessee, you're in Georgia, you're this, that, and the other. I don't care. You know what? I took you at face value. I took you for what you said you were. A nice person. But then Dave started in on you. I get that. You've been picked at and poked at, and he did a lot of shitty things to you. But you know what? I never did. I didn't do a thing to you, Lindy. Oh my God, let me get some Gatorade. I can't believe I'm dealing with bullshit this early in the morning. So I like some people that you don't like. Big fucking deal. You like people I don't like. But you got in all that shit with Dave, and you kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hey, everybody in the chat. God, look at this. I'm laying up in the bed. Hi, Pirate, Clancy, Steve, Eric. Hey, doll baby. Irish Albert. If you want to tweet this out, because Lindy, if you're not watching it, you need to, because I'm going to straighten this shit out right now. Oh, and by the way, I see you got a Sam Telfer up in with a wrench in your chat. Listen, good luck. You go ahead and keep her, because none of us want her. She's a lying sack of shit. And I do not regret anything I've ever said to her. And yes, she's a shitty mom. She's on drugs, and she shows drugs and handguns with a little toddler walking around. And go on Facebook and look her up. Samantha Lawson Dales, that's what she goes by. That's one of the many aliases. Go on Facebook and look at how she acts on there. She's trying to torment the police department, and she's pulled some shenanigans. They hate her there too. All right, Sam's nothing but a liar, and she's gonna suck up to you because you don't like me, because I call out truth on here. I don't go by the lies and all this nonsense. Nobody wants around on YouTube. Nobody wants around in her hometown. She's nothing but a ghetto piece of trash. And yes, she did take her teenager. And I said that she was raising future criminals. Yes, it did. She's got one kid in jail that's got a baby. And then she's got the other one that's got a baby with a guy who is also in jail. And she took that one running around 3 states chasing some D-list musician trying to get backstage. I guess she wanted to hook her up so she could get a check for life. That's not a very good mother, is it? I ain't talking about the kid. Yeah, kids are going to be kids. But what kind of mother schleps her kid around 3 states? That to me is trash. And that's what I'm going to call Sam Telfer. And I'm going to say it like I mean it. I'm going to say it like I think, like I mean it, and like I would live it. I would never, ever take my daughter around 3 states, chasing after some piece of shit musician, trying to get her to go backstage, get knocked up again. What is that appropriate for a 17-year-old? Would you do that with your youngin? I wouldn't. I sure as hell wouldn't. Yeah, Sam goes to bed thinking about pirate. I guess Lindy's going to bed and waking up thinking about me. Now listen, Lindy, Mallory's been a good friend to me. I like Mallory. I talk to Mallory on the phone. I talk to her in DMs. I talk to her on her videos. I've been on her panel, God knows how many times. How many times you ever invited me on your panel, Lindy? I think none. How many times you've been wanted to come on my panel? I think none. So, I'm not close to you, Lindy. Mallory and I are close. I've liked Mallory since the first day she came in. I don't have a problem with trans people. You seem to. You've called her by her dead name. You've made fun of things that trans people have issues with, like their hair, like their looks, their weight, things like that. You've made fun of her. You said she looks like a man. You've called her mannery. You've called her by her dead name. You don't do those things and then say, oh, I'm not transphobic because my hairdresser's gay and blah, 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 blah. That doesn't cut the mustard. And then you say, you can't say that I'm transphobic. I don't like her because she's a bitch. Bullshit. That was last minute cop out. You know it. Mallory is my friend. Okay. Whether you like or didn't like her personality, they all agreed to go to that beach house together. Now I'm just going to put this out on the line right now. What happened at that beach house was fucked up. Was Mallory a sweet, declining, wilting flower? No, she never has been. She's never going to be. She was exactly who she is online. She is acerbic. She will call you on your shit. D-Dubs was in the car with her when she was Mallorizing people, for fuck's sake. It's not like he didn't know who she was. All right. She made an offhanded comment. What's your specialty? Fish sticks. Anybody else would have laughed that comment off, don't you think? I mean, I cooked my ass off. Somebody said my specialty is fish sticks. I laughed out and said, fuck you, fish sticks. That's what you're getting. I would have made them fish sticks and everybody else would have gotten good fish. I would have made a joke out of it. But I'm sorry, D-Dub got all up in his feelings. And you know what? After having a knife to my throat, after having somebody threaten my life, I would have made fun of his meal. I said, yeah, my potatoes, they were shit. Your green beans sucked. I would have said all sorts of stuff. Jack Sparrow put that clip up and she said, I'd have never said it if he hadn't threatened my life. Yeah, his dinner was shit. Yeah, hey, when you're mad and when you've been hurt, you say a lot of things. And you know what? I also agree with her on the fact that she should have kept that camera rolling. If something had happened to her in that house, that was the only thing to bear witness. That was the only 100% witness to what had happened was that fucking camera. So for everybody that says, oh, she just did it for views or, oh, she was disrespectful by not turning the camera off. No, she was saving her own ass in case something happened. And anybody that disagrees, fine, go ahead and disagree. But you know what? And she is a woman. I don't care what her DNA says. She's a woman, a woman or man. Either way, when you're being threatened, your life is being threatened, you leave that fucking camera on. Cops do it. And nobody says a thing. They have body cams, right? Well, that was her safety net. I just said leave the camera on. And you know what? Rory doesn't have a problem with it. Her husband wanted to go to bed. He didn't know what was going on. He was just like, shut it all down. I just want to go to sleep. She brought her cat. Big deal. All right. She couldn't find somebody to watch her cat. It's 4 days with the cat. And by the way, as for the room shit, that keeps getting brought up. She's a transgender female. She had a cat with her. Give her the damn room with the door. I mean, for fuck's sake, D-Dub's been all over the world and half again the way he talks. He's been with everybody. What's the big deal of having a room with the sheet across the doorway instead of having a door? Did he really need a door? What, to go play with these knives? I mean, for real. Why was that such a big deal? He acted like that was the end of the world. D-Dubs has a drinking problem. Have we seen him sober yet? Because, that's been discussed too. And he has admitted if he had to go back and do it again, that he would do it differently. Well, I would hope so, because you threatened a person's life. Whether she's trans or not has nothing to do with it. I don't know whether he's transphobic or not. Whether it's just a crazy motherfucker that drinks too much and does stupid shit. Right? I'm showing skin. Oh. I look like a woolly booger. My hair's everywhere. I don't have any makeup on. But then I get woke up to this fuckery. Okay, Lindy, I am a psychologist. It's none of your fucking business whether I'm working or not. You know, I don't tell all my shit. When I go into work, do I need to report to you? Honey, do you need a phone call? Do you, as Valerie says, give a bitch a memo. Do I need to report to you when I go into work and who I see and how many patients I see or what I'm doing in my daily life? Because I don't fucking think so. Last I checked, I got a mama and you ain't it. Okay? Maybe you need to get a job if at 6, 7 in the morning, you're waking up discussing what I do for a living. What do you do for a living? Because you're not that much older than me. I know you don't cam up. I mean, you could be 80 years old. We do have a similar voice, though. It does sound similar in age. So I'm going to guess you're probably 50. I'm going for 49. I have no shame in my age. I'm going to be 49. So I would say you're around my age. Why aren't you going to work? What do you do for a living except for go on YouTube all day long and make rants about, let's see, Dave, Mallory, anybody, Vegas Vixen? For fuck's sake, leave Vegas Vixen alone. That woman is gorgeous, and it only shows your own insecurity that you think, oh, she's 40 years old. She's too old for a bikini. Let me tell you, that woman's tits are higher than mine ever were, and she's got a body to die for. That woman could walk around naked, and people would just applaud. Okay, Linda, you won't even fucking cam up. So shut up. Just shut up. You're making an ass out of yourself. For real. If I looked like that, I'd be naked all the damn time. And I don't think anybody would be complaining about it. Nobody complained if she was either. She looks good. She's the one that's getting on stage with Eric Smith. You're the one sitting in Tennessee or wherever the fuck you say you are and won't cam up. I ain't camming up right now because I don't have any makeup, lipstick, nothing, and my hair hasn't even been brushed. I'm sitting here in my reading glasses, the blue ones, by the way. See, they're blue, they're turquoise. And I'm laying here in bed, and I'm not stupid enough to show my face on here because y'all take screenshots and go, oh, Lord, Mama Beth looks like shit in the morning. Hell yeah, I do. I haven't had coffee and I ain't brushed my teeth. But for fuck's sake, Lindy, go get a hobby. Learn to garden. Join a club, for fuck's sake. I don't know whether you've been kicked out of your church and ever garden club, junior league, whatever. I mean, for real. There's a lot of shit going on in this world, and you need to get involved with it and get off the damn computer. We're all sick of hearing it. Get off the cross. We need the wood. All right? Yes, Dave did some horrible shit to you. We get it. We all sympathize. But how long are we supposed to sympathize? How long do we have to go on here? Poor, pitiful Lindy. She got docs. She got this. She got that. You know what? Maybe if you got off the damn computer and quit irritating the fuck out of everybody, they'd shut up about you for a while. For real. You go looking for shit to be offended by. Do you not see that, Lindy? You go looking. I never did shit to you. I have even said, I just wish she'd find her happiness. Go back into every conversation that you've ever been in. And by the way, you're not blocked in here, Lindy. You're not blocked. I have said every fucking time. I'm like, you know what? I just wish she'd find some happiness and have it come into her life. And I wish she could just, I don't know, maybe make a stream about something other about how she hates someone. Make a fucking video about the flowers in your backyard, bitch. Go out there and look at a daisy. I don't care. Just don't be talking shit on somebody that hurts your feelings on the internet. Or what are they doing on the internet? What do they do that I don't like? I don't like them. I think they're doing this and that and the other. For fuck's sake, woman, there's got to be something you're interested in other than people on YouTube. Whether it's Rosie or Mallory or Dave or Becca or whoever the fuck it is today or tomorrow. Go do something. Fix that Jaguar that they say that yours is busted up the front. You know, you could have taken a tin spoon and a hammer and hammered out that dent by now. For real. It's boring. You are boring. You know, I love Boris to death. I could listen to Boris talk. He put me to sleep because he's got a nice voice. He's very even keeled. But you have drug him into your messes. Now, he defended you. He is a gentleman. He defended you for a long time. But I think even he started this bullshit. I mean, how long can you stay mad, woman? How long can you stay mad? You know, Tyler Perry had a good movie called Angry Black Woman. Now, that woman was getting abused. That woman was mad. She finally found her gumption. She whacked that guy in the head with some, hot grits. But then she got over it, didn't she? When are you going to get your grits and get over it? Go hunt Dave down if you've got to. Whack him in the head with the grits and get over it. Give that woman. Shit. Beth, you know how I get. Somebody cook Lindy some grits and let her go hunt down Dave and whack him in the fucking head with them so she'll shut the fuck up. And then she's even. Okay? We all suffer shit in our lives. We all get angry. Every one of us. We all get angry. But you know what happens? We get over it. Okay? I've been on here. I bitched about people. Listen, I got stabbed in the back. Listen, I had a Judas. Y'all heard me go on about her. Carrie, what was it, like 4 weeks ago? Have I gone on a like screaming spree every day about it? No. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, Brian's still under the fucking covers. He's laying here. I do not have. I don't have to do anything for a little bit, but I was actually enjoying a very nice sleep. My husband was like, honey, you can sleep a little late. Oh, no. Thank you, Lindy, for ruining that. You know, because I have beloved friends who woke me up and said, what the fuck is Lindy doing going off on you first thing in the morning? Lindy, shut your pie hole. You know, just for once, unplug for the day. You know, and I'm saying this is free advice. And yes, I do work for a living. You don't have to go and dox me. I know you're good at doxing people. You know how you say you hated to be a dox? Yeah, we've all seen that you dox everybody. You dox anybody and everybody, and Sam does too. So, you know, if you want to hang around with that trash, you go right ahead. You scraping the bottom of the barrel with that one. But nobody wants anything to do with her. Just ask anybody that's ever known her or hung out with her. But you scrape at the bottom of the barrel, but you know, don't worry about having to dox me. I will give you free advice. Put the electronics down. Put the phone down. Put the laptop down. Put the tablet down. Take yourself out for lunch. You know, spend the whole day off of social media. Don't even answer a damn phone call. I swear it will do you good. Go to a park. It's a lovely time of year. If you're in Tennessee or Georgia, I know you claimed to live in a pool house one time. I don't know where you live. You know what? I don't care. It's none of my business. Don't give a shit enough to look. Okay? Wherever you are, go to a park. Have a nice lunch in a nice little cafe somewhere. You know, maybe even have a little big streak. Have you a little spiked tea. You know, do something. You know, go shopping. Maybe I don't. You may not have a lot of money. I don't know. You may be filthy rich. Who gives a fuck? None of my business. Once again, go buy a nice outfit. Go buy a pretty pair of shoes. Always made me happy to get a pair of shoes. Go get a manicure and a pedicure. Go get your hair done. Do something for you. Get a facial. Or you know what? Just walk along a river or a lake in the sunshine. If it's raining, don't. Go to a library and sit there and read a good book in a comfy chair. Do something that's going to keep you the hell away from anything electronic. That will make you have some peace. And I guarantee you, when you get back home, and don't come home until after dinner, you know what? Have dinner out by yourself. Take a book if you're afraid that you might get looked at for eating alone. People have that. It's social anxiety. I tell them take a book, read the whole time. I hope you can read, Lindy. I'm assuming you do. Have a dinner. Take the whole day just to yourself. And then when you come back at night, maybe, just maybe, you'll go, what the fuck have I been doing? Why have I been wasting time on people I'll never meet? Because let's face it, you met Boris, but I don't think anybody else has met you. You won't even you won't even come up. So I doubt, I think you have a complex about that because people have been begging you to come up. Everybody else that you called fat and ugly and whatever, we all came up. And we meet other people, but you don't do that. You met Boris. Okay. God love him. And I think a lot of Boris. Not even gonna lie about that. I think he's a good dude. But maybe, just maybe after a day offline, you'll realize that there's more to this world than worrying about people that don't give a fuck about you. Really. They don't. If you died tomorrow, they wouldn't even go to the funeral. And that's for a lot of us. We have real friends on here, and then we have friends that just see us and go, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't matter. They never go to your funeral. They really don't care where you are or what you're doing. They don't give a shit. So why don't you go out and actually do something in real life that might make a difference? You know what? Call family. If you want to talk, call family. Find out how they are. Do something with them. Maybe meet someone, meet a nice lady your own age, and make a date to play cards, or make a date to have lunch and actually have a real life conversation face to face with someone that you might have a friendship with. Because I'm telling you this, Lindy, if you're waking up first thing in the morning and wondering what the fuck I do for a living, you got issues. You got some real problems, and you need to sit back and think about how you could change your life. And quit worrying about whether Vegas Barbie looks good in a bikini. Because let me tell you, she looks damn good in a bikini. She looks much better than I ever did in a bikini. But you know what? It don't bother me. Because I know what I look like in a bikini. I know what my husband laying here beside me loves me and thinks about me. I don't have to compete with any other woman. That's what a secure woman does. We don't have to compete with other women because we're secure in our relationship. And I'm sad that bothers you. And I'm sad that you worry more about my life than you do your own. Go out and get a job, Lindy. Go out and do something for you, Lindy, instead of worrying about whatever. Love me some Duchess. Hello, Lord of the Onion Rings. And listen, Lord of the Onion Rings, y'all know this hit me wrong this morning. I'm like, you know what? I have been nice to Lindy, even when everybody else has trashed her. I have said I feel sorry for her. I hope she gets her shit together. I hope something happens that things change for her because she's not a happy woman. But you know what? When she goes starting attacking me and selling all this bullshit, she listens to fucking Sam Telfer, who's an idiot and a terrible mother. I will say that. I will lay a hand on a Bible and say, that woman is a failure as a human, as a mother, and she's nothing but trash. Okay, and I can prove it. I can lay out the documents to prove that she's nothing but a grifter and a menace to society. All right, she brags about raising thugs, and she's trash. Lindy, if that's what you're going for, that's on you. But I'm laying down some truths. Y'all give me a thumbs up on this for an early morning rant. I'm just blown away that somebody wake up first thing in the morning and what do they got to do? Nothing but try to stir shit. We know Telfer doesn't have a job. She never had a job. She had one for 6 months, and then they started garnishing her wages because she owes $9,000 one credit and $8,000 to another. Oh Lord. Anyway, she's favored. But yeah. So she has nothing to do but sit and try to cause trouble, make up lies on people. But Lindy, I think you're a lot smarter. I hope to God you're a lot smarter than Telfer. But why are you doing this, Lindy? You used to be someone that I enjoyed and I thought had a lot of sense and had some character to you. You have gone down, down, down. Dave has drug you down and you have just continued to go lower and lower and lower. And you're like, oh, that's the way, boy. There is no such thing as boy. It's a joke, okay? There is no physical place called Boyd's. There is no meetup. There's no convention center. People don't go. It's not like Scientology where there's a big building and everybody goes in and gets their hand stamped. Okay? Lindy, Boyd is just a funny acronym for a lot of little channels that support each other. If you haven't figured that out yet, there's no medals that you get after being in for so long. Okay, it's just a bunch of small creators. Lindy, go find some purpose in your life. other than getting on YouTube and just taking out your venom on other people who haven't done anything to you. You know, you and Mallory go back and forth, but you know what? Mallory's a good person. She's been good to me, and I don't give a shit what she's done to other people. And you know, if she's gotten a sharp tongue with some other people, she's taken a lot of shit in her life too. And that may even out. She may become a gentler soul. One of these days, she cracks me the fuck up. You don't. You know what I hear when I hear Lindy talking on stream? Wah, 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 Dave. Wah, 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 Mallory. Wah, 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 Boyd. Wah, 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 wah. It's always negative. Go back, and I challenge everybody to do this that is a creator. Go back and look at your titles in your streams. I do mine. Go back and look at your channel. Look at the titles. You know, in fact, let me do this right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull up Lindy's. Because, you know, I practice what I preach. All right, let's see. Oh, God. Y'all, what? I'm telling you, y'all, what? We have in the wrong damn mood. Lindy Zoloft, which you probably need some of. For real. All right, Lindy's titles. And everyone should do this. All right. Boris is Mr. Drama dealing with toxic narcissistic men. Well, first off, Boris is about as far from a narcissist as it gets. Okay. Next one. Band of lying bitches. Thankfully, the truth always comes out. You stole that title from me. Truth always comes out, by the way. Oh, what a night. That's when she's talking about Mallory. Okay. Vegas Barbie. I bet that's negative too. What y'all will bet? Okay. This needs to be first of many bitches from the bed. We can do that. Mallory, you are trash. Oh, that sounds like a winner, doesn't it? Mallory is just bullying. You are right, Broomhilda. It's less than I said. Oh, that's the one. You know what I did pop in? I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? She's talking about the beach house wasn't as expensive. Oh, and then she showed the backside, which had some seaweed. She didn't show the front side, which was real pretty. Get your lies straight, Broomhilda, from the Seaweed Shack. Sounds like someone was a little jealous. New video on my second channel. I bet it was mean too. That was unexpected. Hashtag Holly Undead. I don't know. I'm confused. That was when she went on Holly Undead's and tried to rip her one. Mallory, queen of the trailer park, is a delusional liar. Yeah, that's positive. Boyd, family, hear my plea. Because, let me guess, somebody's been mean to Lindy again. LCD, Karma, he's failed at everything in life. I love these failed at life. She has a pattern here. Apparently, Mallory lies about like LCD. And then P.S. Mallory. Take your own advice, Mallory. What the heck did I miss? I bet it's something that she could bitch about. When you think Dave can't be a bigger idiot. Then facts for you, LCD. Oh, and follow along if you're watching. JT, your obsession is creepy. Lies once again. Dave failed again. Y'all, I'm getting doxxed again. Well, maybe if you quit making fucking videos about it, he might not dox you, but well. And then Thomas speaks to the lying misfits of hypocrisy. Nobody gives a fuck what Thomas has to say. Isn't Thomas the one that wouldn't marry you? I don't blame Thomas. Thomas just kind of wanders around, mumbles. Let me tell you something, brother. I bet I can guess what she's trying to tell. Full moon brings out the liars, scammers, and trolls. JT, an epic failure at life. She sure does know how to call people failures at life. Yet, what's she do for a living? What does she do? Does she have a job? Does she do something? Does she volunteer? Is she head of a charity? What does she do? Mallory Blue things as usual. Another failure at life. Well, there's a lot of failures of life in our opinion. LCD, epic failures continue. It's Saturday night. Let's slander and get sued and stuff. Then LCD just can't stop lying. Failure at life. Dear lying, crying, not dying boy is known for scripts, and you are in. Whatever. I give no passes. You knew these people were cons. Does it change anything for you? It doesn't for me. Are y'all seeing this bullshit? Take a check at this. I mean, for fuck's sake. This is the big. I mean, Lindy, come and tell me how you are a creature of love and light and enlightenment when every one of your videos is just hate. Hate, 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 hate. Hi, Izzy. I haven't had coffee yet either. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't brushed my hair. Look at my hair. Tell you what, I have appointments today. I have shit to do. I have business to conduct. Yet I got woke up this morning because Lindy's on a rampage about me with fucking Telfer over there, the ghetto garbage queen. Oh my god! And she's got. Does she even have a job? What does she do for a living? And why is she this? All because I'm friends with Mallory, and I have not read Lindy ever before, but now I'm just coming out with it. Lindy, get a fucking life. Get off social media. We're tired of hearing you bitch and moan. This is why we don't come to your streams. Nobody comes to them anymore. You know, I used to when you were actually interesting. Now you become a broken record. And it's just, you know, you want to call people out for the looks, whether it's Mallory's hair or somebody else's fat or whatever. Yet you don't cam up. Okay, that's a hypocrite in itself. I have gone from having lost a ton of weight. Okay, then I gained weight, then I lost some weight, then I gained weight. Now I'm losing again. Okay, that's part of the human cycle. You can call me fat if you want to. Okay, I may be fat, but I'm pretty. All right, you try to call a gorgeous woman too old to wear a bikini. That just makes you look stupid. All right, Lindy, you really need to be in counseling. I know you are grieving. You're still grieving. You've been grieving. Get some help, woman. Get some help. Oh, Izzy, honey, someone come make me some coffee. This shit, I swear. I have appointments today. I have work to do. I have to call contractors today. I have so much shit to do. I did not need to be woke up with this nonsense. But you either address it right away or it doesn't get addressed properly. So I had to come on and I was like, fuck it, I gotta go live. And then I had to figure out this YouTube beta crap. And you can't turn your camera off, so you all are seeing the head of my gorgeous bed, by the way. I love my bed. It's my Henry VIII bed. It's really hot. And yeah, so I am literally laying in bed bitching about people on the fucking internet. Yeah, Lindy. Yeah, Izzy. Lindy has hooked up with Sam. Good luck. That's what I said. Good luck to you. You know, Sam and Lindy have evidently. She gave her a reaction in her chat. Good luck, because you know what happened, Lindy? What Sam does all the time. Sam will hide her channel, and then she will come in, and people will disappear out of your chat. They'll be blocked from your chat. You know that's an old trick, right, Lindy? Lindy. Yeah, I'll pull a uni. Lindy. Sam will hide her channel, and then all of a sudden, people will be blocked in your chats. So be warned when people start disappearing. That is exactly what will happen. Hey, run around lady, Irish Dragon lady. Yeah, oh yeah, she's blocked Fire Calypso already because Sam can't handle a dissenting view. I'm sure I'm blocked in there. Oh hell, I don't care. You know what? I don't want to hear Lindy rant and rave because, frankly, we've heard it all. Want, rinse and repeat. Did I miss anything? Have I covered it all? Lindy, go get a job. Lindy, go find something to do. Take a walk in the park. Get out today. Get out in town. Go do something productive. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing here? We know it was all BS, but so is the script. Oh my God, I hit one of her videos. For fuck's sake, I can't hear her voice. Seriously. But Lindy, look at this. It's all the same. Hate. Lindy, if my channel looked like that, I would be ashamed of myself. You know what? The best thing you could do, go back and listen to all the shit that you have put out. That is ridiculous that your channel is that full of hate. Nothing but venom. And you know what? What did it get you? What did it get you? Everybody's going, oh, Lindy's going off again. Lindy's mad again. You know, we felt sympathy for you, but, you know, after a while, what do we do? Oh, Lindy's mad again. Lindy's mad again. Yeah, this is why we're trying to give you some help here, Lindy. Sam does not have a wrench in anybody else's chat because she can't be trusted with one. Exactly, Kyle. She just bitches all day long. Wah, 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 wah. She's a new uni. Hell, uni, even after it's taken her 6 months, but uni figured out nobody wanted to hear her bitch either. And the thing is, she bitches on one platform and uploads it to another platform. Please stop. Don't go to Periscope and then upload it to YouTube. Oh my God, that's just double damnation. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody, and especially not twice. Oh my God. And she's like, and oh my God, I keep hearing this. If you do it, I'm going to call it out. How about don't? How about if you don't pay any attention? Sometimes it'll go away. You don't have to call out every single thing, every slight, every affront, every time somebody says your name. We don't care. I'm going to pull a Holly. I don't care. It's annoying. Running around 118. That changes things. Oh, Lord. Good morning, Mills. Mills. I was sleeping beautifully. My phone rang, and I found that Lindy had woke up with me on her mind. Good morning, darling. Remember that song, I Woke Up With You on My Mind? This was not the good kind of waking up with me on her mind. She was confused as to what I do for a living and what my purpose in life is and how I have recently offended her and what she could yell about me for. I know. If you say someone's name one time, it requires a live stream. And apparently I must have said her name yesterday. I probably did in passing. I do remember that when I was on Mallory's stream with Lori Green, I said, I hope she finds her happiness. Because she was mentioning Lindy, because Lindy was rah, 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 like Charlie Brown's teacher, her parents, wah, 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 all the time. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Oh, yes, he did. Bitch, that was a veiled threat. I hope she trusts. Does it happen? She did call a full and unacceptable. Oh my God, who did that?
This was not hanging like this. This was there was a column here. It obviously didn't make
Yeah, that was messed up, Kyle, for real.
We've got green light. We put two ceiling.
Nephew Janie, go away. Janie, please, I don't know what the fuck you're doing in here. Nobody invited you. Nobody gives a shit about what you've got to say.
Because I know I've got to get to my next one.
And then obviously all the windows.
For real. Janie, haven't in the last 2 days, haven't you made enough of an ass of yourself? For real. That you have to come in here. Please, I'm already done with Lindy. Do I have to go into YouTube? Do I need to address you? Do you need some attention from Mama Beth? Because I can give it to you. Would you like me to give you some real attention, Janie? Because I can do that. Yeah, why did you delete your 3 a.m. stream? You know, you were big and brave coming into Mallory's stream trying to confront me. You called me fat. Big fucking deal. You're fatter than I am, Janie. Hang on. Okay, hang on. We have my dear friend on speaker because I don't know how to do all this shit. Y'all see who this is?
Well, you can't add nobody because you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can't have a panel.
Well, you up. It says Jim.
Jamie, you fat fucking cow. I thought you left YouTube, you bitch.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, I'm going to leave YouTube because I gotta get my life together. No, you just hid your channel. You're still typing on your Nippy and Janie channel. Did you forget that? Did you hit it? Oh, you had to unhide it in order to type in Mama Beth's chat, right? You want to scare everybody? Well, I got a scare for you. Your little tweet, the police will be contacting you, bitch, because you're not going to threaten me in my house and my family. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. And personally, I don't even think you're married. I think that's you. I think you live with your mama and that you, Jennifer, you are Luke. I don't think you have a husband.
I agree.
And you dumb bitch, you gonna get on fucking Twitter and post a picture of your brand new car and then wonder why Social Security's after your ass? You're about a dumb bitch. You may have had all this schooling, reading comprehension, bitch. You need some life comprehension. You need to get one. You dumb whore. You fucking Jay Leno chin motherfucker. You dox people, and then Valerie's right about you though. You want to dox people and then sit up there and act like you, oh, I'm goody two shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't gonna have shit because you ain't shit. Who goes to school and then gets this a fucking ability?
Yeah, for real.
You got all them student loans. If you are married, your poor fucking husband has to pay them back while you sit back and draw disability. Oh wait, but you got a new car, so they suspended that. And then you gonna come to YouTube and say a motherfucker called on you.
Yeah, lies. Gotta
Get the fuck out of here with your big fat fucking chin. You want to do all this shit in the dark, so you say, "Oh, Pirate did this to me. Pirate did that to me." But what y'all don't see is the shit she doing behind the scenes. I got the screenshots where you doxing motherfuckers.
I got them too.
I got them. Oh, you do too.
Yep.
I got them. Well, you said, "Oh, I did one Google search." It's amazing that one Google search brings up a name of somebody who's filed bankruptcy on $74K and only is worth $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking at people's net worths? Because yours is zero. You're on disability. So there's that.
It's supposed to be, but seems you had a consignment shop. You were going to sell Katie's clothes, weren't you, back in April? Yeah. See, that's called stupid. And then you show up with a new car. You're only supposed to have so much in assets. Janie, nobody had to call on you, you dumb bitch.
You did it to yourself, stupid. Collecting all that money and shit over. Duh.
But,
moron.
and putting it right in your bank account. You know they watch that shit.
I mean, why do you think Pam has hers put in her husband's bank account? You should have had it. What, do you have a husband? Because I don't think you do. Yeah. I think that is you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fake husbands can't cover your fat ass.
So expect a call from the police department today because they see that as a veiled threat on one of their own. So good luck.
Yeah, don't fuck with people that work at the jail and work with the police. It's really stupid, Janie. You keep telling us how smart you are, but you keep proving us how stupid you are.
Well, people that say that they're that smart are usually fucking not.
I know.
Dumb as a bag of hammers. I'm so smart. No, you've had books and you've had book schooling. Us out here, we live in the real world.
Anybody can go to school. I don't know about you,
but I went to nursing school. They showed me how to draw blood. They showed me how to do a Foley catheter. But when I got out there and had to do it, I was like, oh shit, this ain't what they taught me in school. Mm-hmm. It ain't what they teach you in school. Haven't you heard that any kind of medical profession you go into, that you learn most of your skills on the fucking floor?
Absolutely.
Not in the classroom, dumbass.
Classroom's easy.
So you and your fake ass husband that you perpetrate, you done had that chat. You couldn't stand it, could you? You saw Mama Beth was live, and you had to unhide your motherfucking channel to come in there and chat. Oh, I bet it was driving you nuts. Was you screaming and hollering? Was you like, yes, fucking nightmare? Oh, wait. Was that what you was doing? You want to talk about harassing the motherfucker? We got all them screenshots where you over there and Mallory's harassing Mama Beth. Those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, bitch. I got all them screenshots where Mama Beth is up on panel over Mallory's, and you went over, you're fat. What are you, in 12th grade? Are you 12? You're fat, Mama Beth. Well,
I was
okay,
laughing.
Captain Obvious.
I laughed. I mean, what kind of an adult one goes, oh, you're fat. Oh, you're fat.
You're fatter. You're fatter, Janie. How about that? You want to act like you're all Miss Goody Two Shoes, and you here to help people, but That's your persona that you put out there on your channel. But in reality, you over here doing little backward ass, behind the scenes bullshit, doxing people and shit. All right, go into other people's chats that you don't even go to and harassing another motherfucker. I thought you was leaving YouTube. I'm leaving YouTube and Twitter. What happened to that?
Yeah.
Change your mind?
Just go on, Janie. Go get your help. You know, and if you do have a husband, he's a piss poor one. He should have dragged your ass off the other night when you were screaming, ah! You know, over what, some made up slight from the internet. I tell you what, a decent
made up slight, exactly. Some made up drama.
Yeah, a decent man would have taken your ass off the internet and gotten you some help. My husband would, Power's husband would. Shit, so any of us with spouses, husband or wives, would have gotten our ass off of social media and said, baby, calm down. So your husband's a piece of shit too.
She ain't got no husband. She live with her fucking mama in Texas. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she is. But, you know, hey, she lied.
I mean, it's your lie. Tell her however you want to. I mean, you know, I would be a little groggy if I slept till 6 p.m. every day, too. But
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's me.
Screaming like a
I'll
fool.
stay up all night on the internet because I got a job, which I have to go to. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Love you. Bye. All right. Yeah, screaming like a fool. Let's talk about Janie for a minute. Okay. Janie was the one that was called in. Remember when I dropped that DM and I told Katie not to go crazy on it? And y'all told her not to go crazy on it, but of course she doesn't listen to anybody. She has to go crazy. Yeah, Katie went nuts, and everybody was getting blamed for showing her the DM from B, where B was shit talking her. I said, no, because I'm an honest person, and yes, I gave her the DM that was given to me, and it was a Friday night. Well, Randy, who's a piece of shit, had to come on and go, why you giving DMs? I'm like, hey, be owned up to it. Be under shit. I tried to get Katie not to do this, but hey, whatever. So everything was attached about me, from my credentials, my job, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We've heard that for how long now? Okay, so Janie decides, because she's some mental health professional. Y'all remember that shit? She's, I'm sure the bitch is live now. She needs all sorts of attention. I hope you're playing my stream. Better spell my name right, bitch. She was leaving YouTube, remember? She was going to leave YouTube because she can't handle it. She'll be crying. It won't be long. I don't even care. You know, yeah, I feel like playing Tom Petty's breakdown, except for they get me for copyright and I wouldn't get any money on this. But anyway, she was the expert that was going to come in and lecture me on ethics. Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember that she was lecturing me on ethics, which had absolutely nothing with me giving a DM to Katie that was given to me. Nothing to do with it, because frankly, neither one of them are my patients. Okay? And I got mad at her and told her to go fuck herself. Then, you know, she's talking about professionalism and, you know, that she's a psychologist, blah, blah. Well, then it came out, a month later, that she's not a licensed psychologist. She admitted, she said, well, I have my BA and my MA, which if you know anything about psychology, you can have a Bachelor of Science, Master of Science, Doctor of Science. I do not have a doctorate. I've never said I'm a doctor. I am not a doctor. But she said that she had her Bachelor of Arts and Master of Arts, which is an easier degree. I mean, let's face it. And but she had never sat for board. She's never done clinicals. She's never done any of that. I've done all that. I went the full scope. I have 2 masters, 2 MSs, and I was like, whoa. You've never done any of you've never worked in an office, so you just went to school and quit. You never sat for boards. You never did your clinicals. You didn't do any of that. She said, no, my life took me in a different path. I'm like, what kind of different path? Because I'm sussing it out, right? Because I am all about, and if you know me, you know I will get to the bottom of a story. So I'm listening, and I'm like, okay, you don't have a license. You never did your clinicals. You never did put your hours in working with, a psychiatrist. You have to be under a psychiatrist, and then you work with fellow psychologists. So wait, what is your experience level? You went to school, you read the books, you took the test, but what is your experience level? Because that's what it counts. That's where it counts when you're working with patients. That's where you learn the meds. That's where you learn how to handle people. That's when you think on your feet. She's never done any of it. I said, so you're a fraud. You're patient. She said, yes, I go in for treatment. I'm this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, so wait a fucking minute. You're the one that's been calling me out as a fraud when I'm not. I've actually done everything. I haven't doxed myself. I've refused to dox myself by putting my license out on the internet because, hey, I'm smart. But you're actually a fraud. You're just a patient. You've never done anything. So, fuck you, Janie, and your fake husband, and all of this fake outrage. Oh, and Mama Beth's so mean to me. You know what? I don't have to be nice to you. You're a liar. You're a liar, and you tried to come after me, and I've worked my ass off to get where I am. And yeah, I don't tell everybody where I work because you know what? There are ignorant people on here who have tried to call State Board, blah, blah, blah. And Woody Widow's the last one, blah, blah. She said, oh, I'm calling the West Virginia Licensing Board. Good, go ahead, bitch. They know that people do that. So it's go ahead. Please somebody record her rants because I would like to go through them and dissect them. You know, when you get caught doing shit, that's when you go and act all crazy. I'm gonna put this out there. And I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. All right. Janie says she lost her disability check. Raise your hand if you had no idea she was on disability until a couple days ago. Because I sure as hell didn't. Did anybody else? Exactly. It's nobody's business where I work. Yeah, the waddling weirdo. Who doesn't own two houses? She owns a townhouse. It's like a condo. It's half of a house, by the way. I had no idea that Janie was on disability because she always talks about how she had a consignment shop and that she was going back to work at a better schedule a few weeks ago. Janie's talks about working. Did anybody else catch that? She's always talks about she was a mental health professional. She worked in the mental health field, and then she also had back in April when Katie couldn't sell all those clothes that Maggie had sent her. She was going to put them in an online consignment shop. Okay, so she's always talks about working, and then she comes up with a new car. Yeah, we do. Pearl, I was going to do that this morning, but I was like, "Fuck it, I got to do this fast." Yeah, she was collecting disability, but talking about working. Well, now if you deposit over so much in your account every month, you're only allowed. I believe Rainbow had the number $2,400 in assets. Okay, so your car cannot be valued at more than $2,400. And the way people on disability, and I don't, let's face it, you can't come in with a $60,000 Cadillac and be on disability. That's not the way the system works. But if you do have a nice car, you usually put your husband's name, wouldn't you? But then again, if she has a fake husband, hey, then you don't have any way to put the car in. You know what I'm saying? Also, this consignment shop, if she was bringing in money on that on a regular basis, they'll flag your account. We work with patients all the time that come in. They have to be re-upped. It usually happens in the fall, and they'll rotate. I don't know whether they rotate by name or what, but I think some people it's 3 years, some people it's 5 years. Depends on the severity of the disability, but of course, ours are all psych. And the psychiatrist has to say, yes, we're seeing them regularly. Yes, they're still too disabled to work, so they need to keep their benefits. Or if they've been through, a trauma that they have healed from, they've been through treatment, then no, they're okay. And they have 4 months to go back to work. Rainbow was exactly right on that. And I did look that up actually last night just to make sure because I wanted to know for myself that I wasn't going to spread any misinformation because y'all know I like me some receipts. And yeah, Savage in the room. Love me some Savage. So yeah, y'all need to re-record that because she'll dirty delete it. She does that. And so she's got a new car. That's going to be in her name because she's obviously not bright enough to put anybody else. She doesn't have anybody else if the husband's fake. And then she's getting income from a consignment store, and if she's getting regular income, and she hasn't signed up for the Ticket to Work, which the Ticket to Work program is what Rainbow did. And that's what people who want to get off of disability do. They give you 9 months. I believe it's 9 months where you keep getting your check and you try out working, see if it works out, and see if you can handle getting back to the workforce. It's an excellent program. Rainbow did it. She did it right. And now she's not on disability anymore. She's working. She did it the right way. We have these programs set up in the U.S. to help people get back on their feet. But if you're on disability and you just decide to go back to work and don't say anything to anybody, they will bust your ass wide open. And yes, they will stop your check because that's called fraud. And nobody has to call on you either. They can see those checks getting deposited. And, hey, so she lost her disability. Boo fucking who? Guess you shouldn't try to cheat the government. And if you can handle an online retail store or a consignment shop, and then you're buying a fancy car, then you don't need disability. You can obviously support yourself. But I've noticed that what happens when people start getting busted, they start having their crazy spells. Like the incident with the man with the BB gun that said he was holding his mother hostage. She's watching her soaps. But he had a crazy spell to make sure that he could get re-up for his disability, for sight. There are people who will do that. They'll pull all sorts of shenanigans to keep that check coming. So maybe this latest, I'm crazy. People on the internet are making me lose my mind. Maybe she'll go inpatient, and that's her way of saying, yeah, I tried to work, and I was making some money, but I really am off balance. Who knows what shenanigans. Yep. Here's my hair. It's a mess. Oh my God. I have very long hair, and I did not braid it or put it up. But Mama Best popular. I don't even know how many people I got in here, y'all. I tell you what, this was not the way I wanted to be woke up. It is almost 10 o'clock. I've got to get a shower. I've got appointments all afternoon, and yes, I do work. I'm dipping my toe back into the field because, they need me. And I miss it. I miss my job. I went to school for a long time and then worked really hard after to get into a position where I could do what I love. And, I don't care what Lindy or Sam or any of them. Are you a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a life coach? I'm a psychologist, but it's none of their fucking business. They don't pay my bills. They're not in my office. I don't treat them. They're not my patients. So it doesn't matter. If I wanted to go down and work the cash register at the local gas station, what would it matter to anybody else? Yeah, if I should have braided it last night, Beth. I really should have. I fell asleep. Actually, I was on stream with Pirate, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. Going to bed. Mills, you head back to bed. Get your little nap. Steve, you know how long my hair is. You've seen me in person, you asshole. But, but back to the beginning. Wendy, go find something constructive to do. Janie, quit winding yourself up. You do know, Janie, that we can tell when people are just faking it. And I'm sure there's some state psychiatrist somewhere that you'll turn that into and oh yeah, this is what it's doing, and he will say unplug. He's following me. There's my girl. Hey, sweetheart. Not yet. You want me to? Okay. Here is our beloved Savage on speaker.
Janie, I know you listening. Bitch, shut the fucking computer off. Get the fuck off of YouTube. Quit your whining, you crying. Get yourself together, bitch. Quit making yourself the fucking victim. You got up at 4 a.m. this morning and ran your fucking dick sucker And now you want to run, you cry, be a victim because somebody said something bad to you. Ain't nobody messing with your fucking mental health. But you, dumb bitch. Unplug if you can't handle it.
Amen.
That is all.
Unplug.
My gosh, you get on my fucking nerves, man. You're messing with my mental health, Jamie.
You gonna
How
put,
about that?
you gonna send Savage to the psych ward.
'Cause I've had enough of your damn dumbass.
For
I've
real.
had enough with you being a fucking victim. Number one, the government knows everything you fucking do, bitch, with your social security number. So evidently, you have done something that is not correct with disability, and they have tracked you with your social security number, dummy. So shut the
Yep.
fuck up.
Yep.
My God. Give me a fucking migraine.
Yeah, the reason I'm talking about her is because she came in here starting shit.
She's been doing it for 2 days.
I know.
But everybody's messing with her mental health. No one's messing with your mental health but you, Shug. You, sweetheart. And who can fix it? You. So unplug, go to bed, and just leave YouTube out of it. Get the fuck off if you can't handle it. Quit being a fucking victim. You're a professional victim, and everybody's sick of it. Cry me a fucking river, bitch.
There's a
I'll
song.
talk to
she
you
can
later,
play.
my bad.
All right, love you, girl. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. Pirate started her stream. I'm not gonna sit on here like Lindy and the rest of them. Lindy and Janie, go take your meds for fuck's sake. I'm not gonna be on here going blah 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 about the same subject for 3 hours because I don't have the strength. I've got to get up, get a shower, wash my hair, do my face so I look pretty. But listen, on a final note, if YouTube is pissing you off so much that you're waking up at 5 in the fucking morning or 7 in the morning and hopping on here just to go, hey, what does she do for a living? Oh, it's upsetting. Blah, blah, blah. Unplug. Unplug. Go back to bed. You know, do something. Lindy, go take a walk. Unplug. Janie, go take a nap. Unplug. All right. Everybody in here, I love y'all. Thank you for being here. I'll pop into Pirates and listen to hers. I love y'all. Thank you all for being a friend. I love you. You love each other. I'll talk to you later. Bye.